Hello YouTube. In this video we're gonna be styling my ear curations. I have 3 piercings over here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 over here, 8 maybe. But I recently got a ton of new stuff from Body Art Forms and I'm gonna be styling it in my piercings today. I have this entire case that is full of body jewelry. And then we have this little chest, which has mostly stretching stuff and plugs in it. Threadless ends and internally threaded ends. There's some really cute stuff to choose from. And then we have some ear weights. These scorpion ones are some that I just got from Body Art Forms. And then these crystal ones are actually some that I thrifted. Well, I didn't thrift them. I found them at the flea market from this antique seller. And they are quartz crystals with sterling silver tops on them. There's also these jade ear hangers that I made. They're jade and sterling silver. And then here's a better look at what's inside the little container. I've got all these different clickers. And then this side has a lot of implant grade titanium basics. But then there's also all these fun earrings from Rare Romance and Studio Cult. I'm going to start with this ear because it is my favorite and I like to use all the good pieces over here first. When I style this, I'm going to leave both of my first lobe piercings where I can change them out easily because I have so many fun ear weights up here that I want to be able to switch out day to day. All of these are new ends that I got, so I'm really excited to try them out and I want to use as many of these as I can. I'm thinking about using this little koi labret top in this piercing because I had a sterling silver one before. It curved around this snug part of my cartilage really flatteringly. And there's a better look at those since my camera wasn't wanting to focus. So there's the little clicker that I had in. And then we need a 16 gauge post, and this is externally threaded. Here's my little post, and then I gotta unscrew it off of here. All right. Oh, I found that it's easiest to change them out if you take the pad of one of your fingers and put it on top of the hole in the front and then try to push the post in from the back. I don't know why that helps, but it always makes it easier for me. All right, I got that one in. Now I have to screw on the top, which is probably the hardest part. Calling in reinforcements. This is a little grabber tool to hold the top and screw it in. If I can find where I got this from, I'll put a link to it below because this is honestly really helpful. All right, I got it started with that tool, and once I get it started, I like to take it off because I feel like it's easier to just spin it like this. I'm not as happy with the flow on this one as I am with the koi piece that I had in the past, but I'll give it a try. For these lower ones, I think I want one dangly or hoop earring and then 2 little studs. These are my 3 contenders for the hanging earring. I am leaning more towards either this Rare Romance Spiked Heart or the Rare Romance Morningstar Charm. This heart has been a long time favorite of mine. I love Rare Romance jewelry. It holds up really well and it's really nice quality. And they have so many really cool, unique designs. This fish is pissing me off, so I think I'm gonna switch to a pearl up here, a pearl right there, and then maybe a puffy heart right here. So here's my 2 pearls. I think I'm gonna do this smaller one down in my lobe and this bigger one up here. Gotta use this thing again. Oh my gosh, so much easier. Ta-da! Same thing with the top. Ooh, I put it in the wrong hole. This shit's pissing me off. I was looking everywhere for it. It went down my shirt. I finally got it through the hole that I wanted in. This feels like assembling IKEA furniture. All right, and then let go. I got that in. This fish is not doing it for me, so I think I'm gonna try him up here. Got the fish out. I'm also gonna go ahead and take that star out. I'm just gonna try to switch out the tip for this puffy heart. It's so cute. All right, the end came out no problem, and I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna take this puffy heart. Okay. It feels a little bit unbalanced to me, but maybe that's just because I have this plug in right now. I was talking about putting a pearl stud up here, but I think I've changed my mind and we're actually gonna do this moon face clicker. Because I feel like I want more pieces that are hanging down, and a stud isn't gonna do it for me. I also appreciate that the hoops are much easier to put in than the studs. All right. Oh, I threaded my hair through it. I think that's cute. I'm still not sure about this little puffy heart, but I like the rest of it. Here's the close-up for you. I think the problem is that the pearl sticks up too far and the heart is too flat, so I'm gonna switch them. I'm so indecisive. Even if I tell you what I'm gonna do, you have no idea what I'm gonna do. Instead of putting the heart back in, we're switching to the beetle. I cannot get over how cute this little guy is, and he needs to be incorporated somehow. Also, does anyone else struggle every time with remembering which direction to spin it? Here we go. Okay. That is a tight squeeze. I took the plug out so it's a little less cluttered. Now we're going over here. This one is much simpler. Let's do this one first since I already know what I want to do. Okay, there we go. This is like one of the shittiest pieces of jewelry I own. It is sterling silver, but it's also externally threaded. Forgive me for my sins. This one's actually healing really well. Fucking finally. This took for fucking ever to get in my ear. Apparently, the jewelry that I put in it last was 18 gauge, and I didn't know. My piercing canal had shrunk a little bit, and I figured I would just slowly push it through, because usually that works. If my piercings shrink a little bit, I can just gently push the jewelry through the piercing canal. It skinned the ear canal. This is going to be nasty, but I'm going to show you. Do you see that? That hollow tube is the skin from inside my piercing canal. But there's the fish. I'm going to try out putting the other pearl over here just so like I have a little bit of pearl on each side. And then we're going to try on the ear weights and see like the final look. That's actually really cute. I think that's how I'm gonna leave them for now. So now it's finally time to try on ear weights. The first ones that I'm gonna try on are these scorpions. I've already worn these a few times and I get compliments on them without fail every time I wear them out. And for good reason. I fucking love them. And they are so beautiful. All right. there's with those in. They look so good. And I love how the weight of them feels, and I love the sounds they make when they clink with my other earrings. Try to get this pesky curl out of your way. There we go. Aren't they beautiful? Now I want to try putting these 8-gauge clickers in my ears so that we can try out the other crystal and jade ear weights. These things are usually really hard to open. Gotta take these guys out. There we go. I'm not gonna close them because they are so hard to open once they're in my ears. Okay, there are both of those through my ears. Now, let's try with these crystal earrings. I have worn these before. I have never worn the jade ones. I actually just designed and made them. So I'm really excited to try those on. But I want to see how this setup looks like with my crystal earrings. Aren't they so pretty? Okay. I love the way that the light reflects through them onto my skin. It's so pretty. I do still think it would be fun to add some kind of a chain across or hanging from my industrial. And now on to the last set and the ones that I'm most excited about, my jade ear hangers. Okay, give you the whole ear setup in one shot. And then there's the other ear. Thank you for sticking around through my ear styling video, and make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications because I will be posting more videos like this. Next up, we'll probably be doing my septum stack. I had one before, but I'm stretching up so that I can have even more rings in it. Thank you again for tuning in. Bye.